What's going on, guys? I'm Mike Echoes, and welcome back to Icarus Veteran Fresh Start. First and foremost, I'd like to apologize for the audio quality in that last video. My daughter was watching shows on her tablet. I didn't realize it was going to come through the audio, but it would have been like 2 hours worth of gameplay wasted, and I would have had to start over completely from the beginning, so we kept it. I will make a note not to have her in the room while I'm recording going forward, but we left off last episode. We just got our iron tools, full iron stuff. I took a few minutes after the last episode ended to gather some corn and get our creamed corn up. So now we have the creamed corn as one of our foods, which that's going to give us a 75 max stamina and 150 max health, which is great. We've got the cooked prime meat, which is good, and then we've got the cooked bacon, which is going to give us that experience boost. So I think for the beginning of this episode, we are level 12, about a fifth of the way to level 13. We're going to hold off on doing a mission, and we're going to go hit that cave that we dug into in the last episode. So I think we're going to head this way and see if we can't find that cave again. I know where it is on the map. I just want to see if we can find it kind of by word, or not word, with sight. So yeah, the series isn't doing too bad so far. I wasn't expecting hundreds of views right off the bat. We've got about 30 views on the first video and about a dozen views on the second video, just in the first 12 hours, so the algorithm's not disappointing me too bad. I've only got 300 and some subscribers at this point, so, and most of those are die-hard Ark fans, so we'll see how this series goes. I'll look for it to get more views as the progression gets further and people can see that the tech is progressing and we're actually making leeway. So that's what we're going to do today. So there was not supposed to be a video out today. I think this video will be out sometime the evening of the following day the last video was up. Actually don't have to work today. I'm off for a 3-day weekend, so we're probably going to do videos for the next 3 days. Alright, we're at the cave. As I recall, there is a lot of cave worms in here. That was sketchy. And then there's another one. If I do, yeah, he's right here. Haha! Yeah, this bow is much better. It's killing in one hit. Alright. Let's see, we got a couple of things of iron. This cave is going to be deep. I would say there's probably some exotics in here too, if I had to guess. Plenty of iron. Deal with that. Definitely gonna need that lantern soon. It's too bad it's level 15. Nothing. Uh-oh, we're... Okay. Looks like there's gonna be a couple more cave worms back there. We got up here, we've got, ooh, a platinum deposit. That's nice. We got plenty of iron and copper in here. So our iron supply has definitely gone up. There's going to be a cave worm right here. Oh, wasn't expecting two. Got them both. So that's odd. Usually in a cave this size, there's at least one exotics deposit, and there is not. Get our arrows back. A little bit of gold. We'll need that further down the line. Looks like a silica deposit. Lots of iron. So I think we're going to go ahead and start with this iron. So we are moving right along. We'll definitely hit level 15 today to get that lantern, our leather armor. As a matter of fact, I'm probably not going to spend any more tech points until we hit level 15. That way I can make sure we get all the good stuff that we need. I really need to make some... Can I make a couple? I can. I can make 2. See how far that gets us. It's a little trick if you got nodes that are higher than what you can reach. Make you a couple of ramps, and you can get up to them. And when you're done, you can just pick them up. There we go. Look at all this iron. Oh man, is it not gonna let? There we go. Look at all this iron. I'm gonna be swimming in it. This cave was a great find. This episode is gonna have a few more cuts, just because it's gonna be several hours of playtime, and I've got to condense it into 45 minutes to an hour. So just keep that in mind as we progress. We're probably going to go all the way into mounts today. I would like to get the ranching station and at least get a Terranus. That way we can get around the map a little faster and we can do better cave runs. And let's get up to this one. I know it's just one node, but... And as you can tell, the iron pickaxe does significantly better than that awful stone pickaxe. So I'm really happy about hitting iron tools. And just like that, we've got 218 iron ore, which is going to translate to 109 iron ingots. And we've still got a lot more iron nodes to go. We are overweight already, but that's fine. We're going to fill out our inventory. Oh, that's a level 5 storm. Our base is going to be in shambles by the time we get home. As a matter of fact, we may want to head back and try to beat that storm to the base. That way we don't lose the base. We've got about 100 more iron to get. See if we can do that as quickly as possible. Should be about 3 more nodes. We've probably got... Oh, there's level 13 too. Nice. Just from mining. Is that stamina? We'll have 350. Yeah, we need to get back to base before that storm starts doing damage to our base. That's a level 5. That's no joke. It's gonna really put a hurting on that wooden base. Ooh, what? Okay. And we are not going to make it back before it gets to our base. Or before it hits the harshest part of the storm. And it's severe winds too, so trees are going to be coming down as we're trying to run back. This is going to be interesting, guys. Let's let that stamina reach in. Oh yeah, trees are coming down already. We may be taking a jump off of this mountain. See if we can find a good place to... Man, that's crazy. And our exposure is coming up super fast. Let's go ahead and eat this corn. These trees are coming down everywhere. We are definitely going to start taking damage soon. We're not going to make it back to base before the severe part of the storm either. So we're kind of in a predicament, guys. This is one of those storms I talked about in the first episode that I don't want to be caught out in. Oh, it's about to get so bad. We've got to make it all the way down there. Doesn't look like we're going to be too bad on this mountainside, though. Looks like there's a clear path. No broken ankles. That's nice. Here comes the severe part. Definitely taking damage. And my movement speed is just annihilated. So there's an old trick that a lot of the old guys use in this game. They kind of bury themselves in one of these rocks. I think that's what we're about to do. Yeah, now we've got a little bit of shelter. Just kind of hot out from that most ridiculous part of the storm. Let that exposure lower a little bit. That way we look at how much damage we've taken just from being out for that 45 seconds maybe. It's kind of ridiculous. And still taking damage because our exposure's high. Yeah, these level 5 and 6 storms are no joke. You don't want to be caught out in them. I guess while we're sitting here, let's take a look at our talents. I believe we're working on... Oh, I can't get that yet. Let's see what else is good. Yield from foraging, yield from... Oh, we'll do weight capacity. That unlocked the wood breakdown. We'll probably do all the weight capacity. We'll probably do this. The carry on is excellent. That negative 25 over encumbrance penalty is going to be great. We definitely want that. And we definitely want seasoned logsman. And I do believe I want this peerless lumberjack too. Chance to instantly chop up a tree, which is going to be nice. Let's take a look at our tech points. We got 4. We don't want anything else in tier 1. Let's see. Would be nice to have the herbalism bench and a couple of the tonics, but I really want the leather armor, the fur armor. Well, I can't get that till level 20. I want the fur. I want the leather armor for sure. I want the lantern for sure. These flint arrows I want for sure. Yeah, I think we're going to have enough points. We've got 2 more levels, which is going to give us like at least 3 points apiece. That's 6 more points. So I think we can actually afford to get the mortar pestle, the epoxy, and the flour. And then we've got 1 point left. Let's do... Let's save it. Yeah, let's save it. And that's the storm over. We were so close to base. And it looks like the base is actually in shambles right now. So, we'll go ahead and get that repaired up. Oh my god. definitely put a hurting on our base. Yeah, man. I'm gonna get the base back in order, and I will see you guys in just a second. Alright, that'll do the base, and we'll go ahead and turn that off. Let's see, we got our buffs down, so we need that prime meat. Ooh, I don't have any more bacon. That's a problem. I don't have any more bacon at all. That is a real problem. So let's go ahead and put all of our iron in here to smelt. Take our ingots, get those sorted out. We've got plenty. We've got over 50 iron ingots and 101 copper ingots, which is quite nice. Let's get rid of this regular charred corn, because we don't need it anymore since we've got go ahead and put the corn in there. We'll take this, turn it into animal fat. What are we going to do with all this? We need... We'll keep about 100. Put 16 sticks in there. All these bones are going to come in handy here in just a little bit. So we'll keep them. We'll put 80 leather in there. Sort that again. Destroy this. We're almost full on... Actually, let's take a stack of these bones back and get our arrows situated, because we've only got 55 left. Alright. Alright, I like that a lot better. We've got 75 arrows now. And cream corn is going to be 6 more minutes. We've got... Oh, we need to eat regular. Alright. It's not as good as the bacon, but it'll freaking work. Okay, with that said, I think to try to downed drone, locate a downed drone and protect it while it uploads its data. Grow some crops. Let's do downed drone. Alright, let's hit it. Make our way over here. We've got full iron gear. We've got decent bow. And... Ooh. How did he hit me from all the way back there? Ah, man, I've got to skin him, but we've only got... Nah, alright. Let's go. And we move much faster with the bow, so we'll keep that out. I can see the down drone already. It's at the top of this hill. Should have made... Yeah, that's... we'll try to tank it. We've got to protect it. It's kind of hard to see with all these bushes, though. Oh, it's going to be cave worms. There's a wolf. Alright. Where's it at? Where's it? Okay, here we go. Honestly, I think we might be better off. Where's it at? I can't see anything. All these... Get rid of these. Yeah. Where? Alright, oh, okay. Alright. Got him. Let's see. Yeah, we definitely should have made... Alright. 30%, so we're about a third of the way there. Where you at? There he is. Oh, there's another one over there. And another one over... Oh, Jaguar. This was easy? Oh my god. We're not gonna make it. We've got very little health. We may have to abandon this, guys. Oh, come on. Alright, he spit. Damn it. We cannot handle that. So unfortunately, we are going home with our tail between our legs. That was supposed to be easy? Dude. Oh no. Yeah, we can't. Maybe we can regenerate health real quick and go back up before that. Let's see, 600 seconds is 10 minutes, and it's at half health. Oh, it's taken severe damage. Nah, I think we're done. That sucks. Definitely should have made healing tonics, or not healing tonics, but healing concoctions. What do we need for those? Salt, oxalate, and bones. Crap. We do not have any salt. When we go back up there, we're dead. So let's prepare our equipment. Yeah, we're done. It's 300 and we're done. Well, that sucks, guys. But you live and learn. That was supposed to be easy, though. That is crazy. Can we take another mission yet? Yeah, we can. Mining. That says hard. Wait, if that last one was easy, I hate to see what hard was. We definitely went into that blind. We should have had, you know, poison tonics and some healing capabilities. But you live and learn. Day 5. And we hit level 14. So let's go ahead and get that reduced over encumbrance penalty. We'll get all of that, and then we got solo point. Let's do health regeneration, and then I think we need redemption for that. That felt bad. So I think what we're gonna do is we're going to take this mining, the hard mining mission. We're going to tame this guy. Let's take a hiatus from that that mining mission. Oh no, I didn't get a bed. Well, you're still coming inside. We're gonna take him in the house, put him up, do the mining mission. Drop all that. Oh, we need to put these iron ore in here to be smelted. Ooh, actually, let's take about 50 of these and let's put them in here, because that's how we're going to make our flint arrows here in a little bit. Alright, now let's take this mining mission. Gotta do something, right? Oh, 62 silica ore? That's not bad at all, and we actually need some of that. That's... okay, so let me just say this. The difficulty scaling on these missions is completely wrong. Completely wrong. Do not listen to the difficulty modifier. Because that last mission was stupid. It had a bunch of cave worms and jaguars, which are pretty tough considering they're only on sticks. They don't even spawn regularly on this map. And then the hard mining is literally 62 silica ore, which was all of 30 seconds of work. And it's going to give us 30 Ren. So that's... devs, if you're watching this, balance that, please. That needs a rework for sure. We're going to go ahead and get a bunch of this, because we need it to make our mortar and pestle. And, man, our health is still trashed. Need to keep a lookout for some salt so we can make those health recovery tonics, or health recovery concoctions. Because if we have another mission like that last one, we're definitely going to need some healing potential. Really, that's my bad, guys, because I should have known going into a drone protection mission we were going to need some healing. Especially this early on when we don't have very good armor or like a gun. Alright. Let's go ahead and... So that's going to be 62. Short work of a Terranus. Honestly, I just want my arrows back. Let's find this pod. We should get some rewards from this, actually. It'll send us like a drop ship full of goodies. We'll see if we get anything nice. It'd be nice to get like a textiles bench or something like that, but it's kind of hit and miss. Being a hard mission, though, the rewards might be pretty decent. Here's the pod right here. There we go. Here comes our reward pod. I mean, I think we've got to go with this. We get cured leather, an Arctic chest piece, and a good little bit of fur. Yeah, let's go with that. 8 cured leather and 84 fur. Oh! And it's 15,000 experience. That puts us at level 15. That is great. That is great. And 30 Ren. Alright, so let's get back to base, see what kind of things we can unlock. Try to get ourselves healed up a little bit by standing next to the campfire. First and foremost, I definitely want that animal bed because we want to tame him up as soon as possible. Let's go... Oh man, masonry bench. We could go stone. I think that's going to be next level. Yeah, that's going to be next level. Let's get our leather armor, our lantern, and we've got one more point. Let's do flint arrows. Yes. And for our talents, we're going to go another carry on for the negative 15. Was that? That was our regular meat. Let's re-up on that. Wouldn't be a bad idea to go ahead and make some more creamed corn. Let's go ahead and do the max, which is going to be 9. Actually, let's stop at 6. Oh, never mind. It'll be 10. Means we need to go ahead and more of that. Ooh, okay. And let's go ahead and make... Need some more sticks. But we have some right here. Let's make 100 flint arrows. Now our damage potential is really moving up, because instead of 54 to 60 projectile damage, we're going 63 to 70 projectile damage, which is quite nice. So we'll get rid of those, put our flint arrows in their spot. Let's drop our Arctic armor and the cured leather in there, as well as probably make ourselves a mortar and pestle, probably 2 of them actually. Yeah, 2 mortar and pestles. Let's go ahead and queue up a textiles bench. We'll get our backpack. Let's get these mortar and pestles down. We'll go ahead and put them right here in the floor. Seems like a good place for them. Let's see. This textiles bench, we want it probably over here. Alright, and then we've got, oh yeah, we're gonna need more. Okay, so let's go ahead and put all the leather in there. It's just gonna be leather and fiber, so we should be good. Put the fiber in there. Go ahead and drop the fur in there. Let's go ahead and pull all the leather and fur out of there. Let's go get some more fiber, which is quite easy with this iron sickle. Alright, let's get that leather armor. A little bit of rope. Let's do 8. Go ahead and make our backpack. Then we're moving up. Backpack. That's going to be 20 seconds. Okay, let's... Oh, what are we doing? We need another prime meat. Let's go fill our water container while we're waiting on the backpack. Actually, get rid of this cloth. Go ahead and destroy that. Moving up in the world. Much. Oh, we still got plenty of charcoal in there. Alright. Let's get our backpack. That's going to give us 6 more inventory spaces. Yes. Okay. And then we're going to do... Let's put this stone up. Put the stone in here. We're gonna need the silica for something later down the road. I know we are. Let's put the fiber in there. Sort that. Sort that. So we've got our textiles bench down. Let's do a ranching station. We need fur, rope, and iron nails. So let's do iron nails, 10 rope. Let's go ahead and do 12. And what we'll do is we'll put his bed, and we're gonna need 50, I think. Rope. Yeah, ranching station, and that can go outside. We'll put his bed and his food trough and stuff right here, just in this corner for now until he's tamed. Once he's tamed, he's probably going outside, and we'll just kind of have to protect him as we go. Set this ranching station right here. Let's see, we need fiber for the bed. Get some more fur. Alright, buddy. We're getting you situated. Then we're going to need wood, nails, wooden nails. So, let's go ahead and make 100 nails. And then we will... There's some wood. Much better with this iron axe. Cannot wait to get my perk back. quite a few perks I'd like to have back, honestly. I'm gonna go ahead and get this full tree. That way we can re-up on our fuel for our fire pit, and yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and re-up for our fire pit, re-up on wood for our furnace. We'll go ahead and take these nails, come out here, make his feeding trough and his water trough. Take all of this. Go ahead and oh, it put it in down here. Okay, so now we've got full fuel on our filter. Let's go ahead and get his bed down, which is quite large. And his food trough and water trough are gonna have to go right here for now. This is just temporary. Yeah, just temporary until we figure out... Oh wow, that didn't fill it up very much at all. Keep that wolf away from the base. Excellent. Those flint arrows. Oh, we just used a bone arrow. Alright, let's see. It's gonna take quite a bit of water to fill this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make so many trips. I will see you guys back here in a few minutes. Probably once we have all of his stuff filled up, and then we will go on like an adventure. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, so we're back. We've got him about halfway tamed. As you can see, we've got a little bit of food in his food trough. We've got his water trough about halfway full. We also went out and got a bunch of wheat. We're making some flour. We've got all of our charcoal and bones in this one. I didn't unlock crushed bone yet, so we don't have the ability to make the epoxy out of that crushed bone, but we will get there. We actually hit the point where we're going to be able to make some nice stuff. I think what I want to do now is actually go ahead and get... Oh, we've got a wolf out here. Let's take care of that first. Get some epoxy going. I know I've got 100 worth of epoxy. Ooh, there's some bacon for us. Wolves are definitely not supposed to give bacon, though. Yeah, I think I want to get some wood to make some epoxy. So we'll just go ahead and get us a tree cut down. Yeah. We've got plenty of sulfur. We've got plenty of wood, which we can get 200 tree sap from 100 wood. Which actually, we've got plenty of wood already. We'll just leave the rest of this tree here. So once we get us some epoxy and make us a lantern, I think what I want to do is go hunt for some salt to make us some healing concoctions, and then let's get that sulfur, and then take on another one of those missions. Let's see what missions we've actually got up right now while that's cooking up. Oh, that's operations. We're not ready for those just yet. We might be able to handle a scan. I think what did the most damage to us on that last one was the cave worms where we were getting poisoned. I think we might actually be able to handle a scan. Let's go ahead and take that. Gotta go all the way out there and get our radar though. Alright, so we will do that just as soon as we've got our lantern. Let's go ahead, take this tree sap, get in there and get as much epoxy. I think, yeah, we can do 50. Let's go ahead and take this flour and put over here on our cooking bench. And then we've got to leave the fire pit off for now. I think he's 2/3 of the way done. As soon as... yeah, we're going to need some rope. How many? 4? Go ahead and get that rope up. Let's get this epoxy. I think we're going to need... how much iron did we need? And we're going to need a little bit of animal fat. Alright. We finally have rid of this stupid torch for something much better. Okay. So now we're really getting places. Let's go ahead and heal our sickle. Alright, I think we are ready. We've got plenty of iron. That is so nice. Let's go ahead and put our wood in here. Actually, let's do 200 more tree sap, because we're definitely going to need it in the future. And how's he doing on water and food? Water is good. He's still got plenty of food. He should be tamed by the time we get back. Let's go do this mission. Let's re-up on our prime meat, though. Just keep up on our bones. We'll take the bones, and we'll pretty much dump everything else. Bones are always good to have. They turn into epoxy. Alright. Where are we going? Oh, it's right here.
You made it. Now you're gonna need to search the area. Good. We're reading the station. It's active.
Alright. And basically what's going to happen is waves of hostile creatures are going to come and attack. So let's just wait out for that. Let's go third person because I can see a little better. Oh, sounds like a wolf. Here we go. Oh, a boar. That's bacon. We're taking that. That experience boost is nice, and it gave us 12, so that's quite nice. Here we go, here's another one. Kind of like the third-person view, but I just don't think it's quite as immersive. But when I do these quests like this, yeah, we're gonna need. We're gonna come out of this with a lot of bacon, which I'm fine with. Took him out. We're already at 80% done. Oh, that's a bear. Matador. Matador. Get the spear. Oh. Nice. Nice. So we just took out a bear and a bunch of boar. Feeling good about our capabilities at this point. This leather armor is quite nice. Would feel a whole lot better. Ooh, we got more boars. Get off of my bacon. Alright, so let's go ahead and collect the scanner. There comes the final part of the mission. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this bacon. Oh, we're swimming in bacon now. That's so good. And we can actually make crispy bacon now. We'll make the potbelly stove so we can make that. Oh no! There's level 16. Take all that. So much bacon. Alright, let's go ahead and eat us another bit of corn. We have 71 pieces of bacon. We don't even need this raw fatty T-bone from the bear. And we've got plenty of bone too. We did good on that. That was a nice little mission. I'm not even bothering scanning with that. Let's put this scanner up and see what rewards we got. And our reward is coming down right there. Okay. Let's see what we got. I think that's going to give us 10,000 experience. Oh, look, bacon. Oh, vegetable pie. Let's see, we got... none of this is really all that good. And we don't have any way to preserve the bacon, so... I guess we take defensive measures, which is not great. But it'll give us a little bit of stuff to put around the base. Yeah, that gave us 10,000 experience, which is a nice little boost. We hit level 16, so let's check the tech tree. Oh my god. We'll do our crushed bone. Well, we got 2 more points. Let's do masonry and stone building base. And then next level we'll get the stone building advanced and a few other things. Okay, what just happened? And we've got some talent points. Let's get our last point on that. It would break down. And we've got a solo point, so let's do another health regen. And let's get back to base. So that was quite a successful mission. I feel like we've redeemed ourselves for that mission we failed earlier. I just want my arrow back. Okay. Actually, we get quite a bit of experience for skinning you, so we'll skin you just to get the bones. And we're getting close to right around the hour mark on this episode. These episodes are going to kind of long. So I think what we want to do is hopefully our Terranus is tamed up by the time we get back to the house. We'll get our potbelly stove made. Here's another Terranus. Alright. So it came out with ease. Just want my arrow. Okay. Yeah, we'll get our potbelly stove made. We'll actually cook some crispy bacon with this bacon that we've got. That'll give us, I think, a 25% experience boost. I might be wrong about that. And we can check out our... Oh, yeah. That is great. Is that a wolf? That is a wolf. Get away from my base. Honestly, I just want my bones and my arrow back. Everything else can go. Alright, so let's grab a riding saddle. And we're going to leave him as Octavius for right now. If you guys want to name him, leave me some suggestions in the comments, and we will act accordingly. But absolutely, we have our first mount. We are moving right up in the world. That is great. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get his bed up. So we're running out of room in the house. Let's get all of his... food trough, and let's see, is he following me? Yeah, we want you to lie down. And we want him on defensive as well, where he can fight for himself. And a lot of people will... where are we going to put this? That right there. A lot of people will build these guys in, like a little shelter. I'm not going to do that right from the start. We will build them a barn eventually. But as for right now, let's go ahead and put some of that bacon in. Let's take one more out. As of right now, we are just kind of going to... Man, I would like to have a bucket, because filling this water trough up is a nightmare with a water skin. Okay, so we've got him tamed. He is chilling out here. I'm going to... I'm going to contend with this storm. I'm going to get us our potbelly stove made. I'm going to get our knife repaired. And then we'll probably be back in the morning after I've slept. We'll get all the things I wanted to take care of around base done. Probably get that bacon crafted up. We'll do a lot of things around the base and heal through this storm through the night, and then I will see you guys in the morning. So, yeah, see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so we made it through the night. We've got our potbelly stove with almost all of our bacon cooked up. We've got our masonry bench. We've actually got a few of the stone pieces in there. So we're running a little low on iron. We've only got like 100 pieces, and I would like to get ahead of the game and get this chest stocked up with iron ore for steel here in a few levels, because as soon as we hit level 20, we're going to unlock the steel bloom and the carbon paste and steel arrows and all of our steel tools, which is going to push us through into platinum and tier 3. So I would like to go on a little bit of adventure and do a cave run since we've got the Terranus. And let's get right into it. We're going to head this way this time. I know of some really good caves in this direction. You know what? We're going to rough through that storm. I'm not waiting another, 10 minutes for this storm to pass. It's only a level 3. Plus, we're probably going to get to the caves before the storm is done anyway, so we'll have a little bit of protection. So we're going to head this way. There's our drop pod. Kind of dark and dreary in this section of woods. Honestly, I think there may be caves. I know for sure there's caves up here along this lake. There's like 4 caves. But if I can find one closer, that would be quite nice. Definitely not one there. Oh, here's some salt. We definitely need that. Start taking a little bit of exposure, but that's fine. A little loud. About 50 salt. I am more than happy with that. Some Terranus. I don't think there's actually a cave along this wall. We're gonna actually have to go down into the valley, which is fine because those caves are huge. Yeah, we're at the lake now. I do believe, yeah, back here. There's definitely two here. There's one right up here. Right here. Oh, we got a Terranus. Alright. Good job, buddy. Alright. Let's get dug through. Taking a little bit of damage, but it's only a tier 3. We're not going to take crazy damage. Hopefully we can get in here. We're starting to break through. There goes our exposure, so it's starting to go down. So we're in just enough to not take damage from the storm, which is nice. And we're in. I have to open this hole just a little bit more to get our Terranus through. But where we've got the Terranus, it's actually a little trick, or I don't know if it's a bug or not, but you can be over-encumbered on your character, and your mount will not become over-encumbered when you get on it. So we can get as much iron ore and copper ore as we can carry, and no bees? Here they are. Alright, any more? I think we're good. That's a copper deposit and a coal deposit. So let's start gathering out this iron. Alright guys, so our pickaxe is just about broke. We've got 600 iron ore and 100 coal, which will translate out to some steel ingots pretty well. 100 steel ingots is what we should get out of that. Got another level sometime during that. We'll go ahead and get our last piece of the stone building set, and then I think, honestly, we wait on our steel tools. So we're going to need quite a few points for that. And then after we get our steel tools at level 20, we're probably going to go for the herbalism bench and a few things. So we're going to hop on our Terranus. This cave right here is just right across from that other cave that I showed you. So that other cave is right there. We're going to ride back to base. I will see you guys in just a second when we get back. Alright guys, so we're coming back into base. Let's get our Terranus set up right here. Gonna probably just leave, yeah, we're gonna do this one. Let's get this tree sap out. I'm gonna put all of that in except for 10. We're gonna do the 100 coal ore, so that's ready to go into steel ingots. We will put our there. Let's go ahead and make 100 epoxy. Yeah, it's gonna be exactly 100, I think. Let's get our stone put back into the masonry bench. We're going to need almost enough floors. Alright, so this episode has gone kind of long, but I do want to get one more thing done before we end the episode and move on to the next thing. So I'm going to make a cut here. I'm going to do some farming, and then I will bring you guys back for the last piece of today's episode, and we will have made some pretty good progress. So we'll see you guys here in just a minute and show you what I've got planned. Alright, so if you guys can see what I'm doing, I think we're going to switch out to stone. Let's go ahead, we're going to make the base a little bigger too. I think we're going to take it one more wide and one more long. And let's see, okay. Yeah. Alright, let's craft the rest of these pieces up, and then I will bring you guys back for the final lay. Okay, so we do... Let's see. Is that the center? Yeah, that's the center. Let's go up. Take that out, put that there. Take these out since we don't need them. Take that out, put that there, put that there. Then we'll go 1, 2. There, and then 1, 2. Get rid of these, don't need them. Alright, and then we're gonna put solid walls. Oh no, 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 no. What are we doing? Solid walls. I think the door is still gonna be right here. Yes, and then another solid wall here. We're gonna do window, window, window. Oh no, no, no. We'll do windows in the middle. Oh, that's the wrong way. And then the rest, I believe, is gonna be solid walls. No, we'll do window here, solid wall here, 2 solid walls on each side. Oh no. Okay. And is that aiming out? That's the last one. That should be it. Do our corner pieces. We will get our ramps. And that expands the base quite a bit. Do we have... Let's see. I guess we're going to have to make a regular wooden door. We have... Actually, it should just be right here, yeah. We'll take that. Regular wooden door. Alright, so what I'm going to do, now that we have the base completely up, is I'm going to get all of these benches situated, then I'm going to sleep, and then we'll take a look at everything in the morning. And we're going to call it an episode, because this episode has gone on for far too long. See you guys in a second. Alright guys, so we have the base absolutely situated. Much more room for more benches and things as we progress. Full stone base, fully supported. I think it looks quite nice. A little bit bigger than it was before, and got some windows. I have to relocate our water purifier, I do believe, though. We got our Terranus, and I think that's where we're going to call the episode. I think we have moved up quite a bit. Really have enjoyed what we've accomplished so far. Yeah. So, as always, guys, if you enjoyed the episode, let me know down below. Comment, subscribe if you're new. Maybe a like does help the channel quite a bit. We're growing. We've got about 10 more subscribers since we started this series the day before yesterday. We're doing pretty good. Now that we've hit stone, we can start progressing up into the Steel Age. We'll probably do a couple of missions next episode. I will probably actually get the next episode out this evening after I post this one. So look for the next episode after this one, pretty much immediately after this one drops. To my ARC guys, we're still working on getting that RAM situated. I've got to do a couple of side jobs IRL, try to get $80 to $100 to get 32 more gigs of RAM so I can actually record ARC. But in the meantime, we're going to keep pushing through Icarus. We've got 3 episodes down. Tomorrow we'll actually finish the first week in Icarus, so today is day 7. But as always, guys, much love. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.